take a quick moment to think of our own prior knowledge about family trees. Is a family tree a real tree? Have you seen one before? Have you talked about your own family tree? And do you think everyone has a family tree? Or is it something that only some people have? Let's see if we can answer these questions as we read our story. My family tree. And we have an interesting page here after the front cover. We have a contents page. And as you can see, each part of our story is in a different section, and it's represented by the different colours that you see here on your screen. On page 2, that's where the number 2 comes into play, there's a pink section that's called My Family. The orange section is all about uncles, and that starts on page 6. Aunts is the light blue section that'll begin on page 8. And from page 10 onwards, we have a section that's dedicated to grandparents. This story here is a non-fiction text, and we know that straight away because of the contents page, which means that this is about facts, and it's not a story that's made up from someone's imagination. Are you ready? Nice and comfortable? Okay, here we go. My family. I am making a family tree. This is my family. This is my brother. Now straight away, I'm having a look at the family that's on the page number 2, and I know that my family in particular is a lot bigger than that family there. Yours might be bigger, or it might be a little bit smaller. But is that all that a family is about? This is my mum and dad. This is my family tree now. So the image here shows us that it doesn't look like a tree at all. But if we have a look, we can see that down the bottom there's a picture of the girl, the main character, and it says me. Then we have a line connecting her to a picture of her brother. Following the labels up, we can see that there's dad, and over there's mum. So imagine a tree and its branches. Can you see the family tree here branching out to the different members? I think that's where they get the name family tree from. That and trees grow just like families do. Uncles. My mum has a brother. He is my uncle. This is my family tree now. Back to the diagram, we see that the mum is now connected to her own brother. And if we follow this line all the way backwards to the girl, we can see why she's calling him her uncle. Ooh, we keep adding on to our knowledge of family trees. After uncle, what was next? Can you remember what was on the contents page? Oh, we have an aunts page. My dad has 2 sisters. They are my aunts. This is my family tree now. So then we can see that the 2 aunts are connected to the dad. Would you have this many aunts? Would you have more or less? Remember, yours could be a different size to this family tree. No 2 family trees are alike. Grandparents. These are my grandparents. They are my dad's parents. This is my family tree now. And they call the grandparents Grandpa and Grandma. You might have different names for your grandparents. I have a new baby sister. What will my family tree look like now? Ooh, can you figure it out? I wonder how it would look. Just like our knowledge, the family tree has grown and changed. That's what happens when we read books too, or while we listen to them. Our thoughts are constantly shifting and changing as we gain new knowledge. Have you learned something new today? Perhaps you might like to go and have a bit of a chat about your own family tree with those people in your family. Until next time, bye for now.